Yo dudes, welcome to Barbecue 101. So often the idea of a barbecue and vegan, it's something that doesn't go together. This is a nice simple way of where we're making epic portobello mushroom burgers. We're showing you how to make a beautiful charred corn salsa. We're showing you how to make just a really lovely kind of sharing vegan barbecue platter that will satisfy even the most carnivorous people. Anyway, we think it's great. For those of you new to this channel, welcome. Steve here from the Happy Pear. I miss my twin Dave, but I hope to fill that space. So we try to make healthy food easy, accessible and fun. And sometimes it's more like emotionally healthy than physically healthy, but anyway, this recipe is great. Come on in. Okay, aubergine, also known as eggplant. Many people don't know how to cook it. We're going to show you how to make an epic, just charred aubergine with this beautiful marinade. Portobello mushrooms, again, mushrooms people can love or hate, but this way they are beautiful, they are epic, they are chewy, they are meaty, they are grizzly, and a wonderful carrier flavor. So first step, what we're going to do is we're going to make a marinade. So for our marinade, I have 2 cloves of garlic, finely dice them and pop them in the base. Next step, I have 3 tablespoons of my dear friend tamari. I have 50 ml of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of a whole grain mustard, known as Dijon mustard. Next step, half a tablespoon of dried oregano or oregano, half a tablespoon of dried mixed herbs. Then I have 4 tablespoons of olive oil or oil of choice and a pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper. Pop them in and give it a good mix until it's ready to go. Tangy, full flavored, quite round, nice little bang of mustard at the end. Right, okay, time to marinate our veg. So I've got 2 portobello mushrooms. Okay, next step, I have 1 aubergine, also known as an eggplant. I'm going to chop them into nice strips about that thick. I have 1 red onion. I'm just going to chop it in half and allow that to marinate too. Okay, I've given the marinade a good mix. Just make sure to really get it in there, get it all in there. I think food is such a wonderful tactile experience, and I think just make sure your hands are clean and get stuck in and just have the ability to kind of get that marinade into every aspect of the aubergine, the portobello mushroom and the red onion. I love this. Something so nice about getting your hands stuck in there. Okay, we're gonna leave our mushrooms, aubergines and red onions to marinate for 30 minutes. If you can last longer, they're just gonna have more flavor to imbue. But during that time, we're gonna parboil our new potatoes, our carrots and our corn on the cob. It just means once they go in the barbecue, their function is largely just to char as opposed to get heat into the center of them. Oy, that's hot. Whew. Showtime. Okay, so we've left our portobello mushrooms and our aubergines, also known as eggplants, and onions marinate for 30 minutes. Time to pop them on the barbecue. Ooh. Okay, don't worry, any spare marinade we're going to use for the rest of the veg. Top tip here to add more flavor, to encourage more reduction of moisture, is to take a burger flipper and we're just going to compress our aubergines and that, just to kind of encourage more water to evaporate. Okay, while they start to cook down, I'm going to just simply oil and salt our corn on the cob, potatoes and our baby carrots. So these are all parboiled, just to remember, so they're 3/4 cooked, so they're not cooked till where they're falling apart, but they're soft enough that they don't need that long. Generous pinch of salt. Potatoes can always take a fair bit, and corn on the cob always tastes better with a good bit of salt on it. Okay, so in terms of timings, the mushroom is going to take the longest, and the sweet corn hopefully is going to be one of the quicker ones, because I want to take the sweet corn out to make a salsa so that it all comes together pretty well. So aubergine, often the main reason why people hate aubergine is that they don't cook it until it goes soft and melt in your mouth. So be patient here. You want to allow the temperature to get into the center so it ends up soft and not rubbery or chewy. So while our veg start to cook, I'm going to form the basis of our salsa. So I have 1 Hass avocado. Just obviously make sure it's ripe. It should be nice and soft and buttery. Just going to chop that in 2 and just scoop out the flesh. Next step, I've got about 10 cherry tomatoes. I'm using nice colourful ones. Chop them in quarters and pop them into a bowl. I've got 1 spring onion or scallion. Chop it nice and fine. I've got a little handful of fresh coriander or herb of choice. Again, chop that nice and finely and pop it into a bowl. I've got juice of 1 lime, just squeeze it in, a nice pinch of salt. Okay, salsa's done. Time to flip our veg. Our aubergine look great. Some of the spuds are getting great. It's showtime. Here we go. Oh, and give it a nice press. See, we're trying to draw out some of this kind of insipid water. Aubergines are done, I'm going to pop them in the tray. Okay, our corn is done. If you want to leave it char for more, absolutely do by all means, but I'm kind of very happy with the degree of char here. I'm going to take it off. Obviously, if your hands aren't asbestos hands like mine that are used to heat, use a, what do you call that, a tongs, isn't it? Yeah, tongs. So we're going to pop it down and we're just going to chop off the charred corn off the cob. This is a secret ingredient to our salsa, which is adding not only a juiciness, but a lovely charredness. Last step, just take a spoon and just give it a nice mix. Boom. Okay, veg is looking great. It's looking charred. Okay, time to start laying it out to serve at the table. Okay, with the mushrooms, there's loads of ways. You can just serve them as is, but I think they go great in a burger. So I'm gonna just pop one down here and then I'm gonna put one in the burger. Okay, I've got our vegan brioche bun. I've charred it slightly, a little bit of vegan mayo on the base. Okay, we got some of our sun-dried tomato pesto for the top. Obviously use ketchup or whatever you're into, but our pesto, I'm still in love with. I'm gonna go with a good dollop of salsa. There we are, vegan barbecue 101. I'm gonna chop this in half just to show you how nice and meaty and just grizzly and chewy and delicious it is inside. Oh, without further ado, I am salivating, I am chewy. You ready? 3, 2, 1. As you can hear, the serious bite in it. There's a lovely charred flavour. There's a nice bit of mustard coming, a little bit of acidity from the balsamic vinegar. All encased in this like avocado, like creaminess. Like, this is beautiful. This is delicious. Really easy to make, and it's great variety in the dinner. Like, you have the salsa. Excuse me, talking my mouth up. Baby carrots. I think they're a gorgeous one. And again, you can substitute with any veg. So anyway, vegan barbecue, I think there's so many options out there. This is all based on whole foods. It's simple, it's tasty, it's easy to do, and it's delicious. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below what type of videos you'd further like us to do. Give it a thumbs up and sending lots of love. We do have lots of courses if you want to learn, but anyway, wishing you a great day. Bye.